My name is Alan Levy. Some of you will know me from the music that was on the Simpsons Hit and Run. We are now 20 years later. What I've done is I've imported the individual tracks into a Pro Tools session. So you're seeing it for the first time just like I am. This is just, it was a blank session. I imported the tracks. Don't even know the tempo of this song, so I'm going to have to figure out what the BPM is. That's the tempo or beats per minute. Like I said, I hope these guitar tracks here that seem to be in time for the entire duration can be the guides. So what I'll do is I'll just bring this up to the very top of the session. And I'll call this one guitar left. We just go guitar L1 and then guitar R1 as well. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out a click track. Create click track. It's much faster to do it this way. These guitars look like they're in pretty much to the end. So we're going to solo them now together. I'm going to pan them left and right and we'll just listen. So here we are. You're experiencing this for the first time just as I am. We have the outputs going where? I don't even know yet. The setup seems to be working. Let's listen. I'll kill the click. Alright, so I know what track that is. I'm going to bring up the transport. That's command 1. I'm going to try 140. And I'm going to listen again to my tracks. So maybe we'll try 150. Still seems a little slow, so it looks like it's going to be 160. Going up in tens here. Just assuming that that's what I would have done. Try 165. 170. Well, it looks like we found out, so the track is 170. So now that my grid is set up at 170, we can use these two tracks, and I'll color them just so that we can always see them easily. Go into the color palette, that's under window. We'll color them bright pink. We'll do the same to the actual tracks as well, so we can always remember where they are. The first thing I'll do is listen to the bass and see if one of the basses is in with the guitar. Check it out. Looks like this one is. Alright, cool. So that bass is in. I'm going to mute that now and try with this one. The click drives me crazy, but this one may have gone through a guitar farm or something. They sound the same to me. I'm just going to leave it in the middle. And these ones these two guitars are hard left and hard right. And now I'm going to solo these three together. Emo chords there, right? It looks like there's some lead guitar there. Let's see if it's in time as well. Tracks here. So we'll just solo these one at a time. And here we go. So that's not in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute that. And I can see its brother, sister, twin is down here. It looks like one of them was like a direct input and the other one went to like a guitar farm of some sort, you know. So these I'm actually going to create a group with. That's Option Command G. And no, they are not. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a challenge. I guarantee you it's not going to be easy. This is going to take like a few hours for sure. I'm going to let this roll. I don't think I have enough vodka for this, to be honest. This may be 2 sessions. based on my dwindling supply of Caesars, I gotta now deal with the drums first and be like, okay, there's a 4-bar count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So throw that to the beginning. And now this becomes, I would put down one marker. That's, by the way, using enter on the numeric keypad. I would just call this drum start. And then, you know, I'm torn on this because I want the track to just be like symmetrical, to start at 0. And I know that by moving everything forward to this place right here, it's just going to make the whole thing messier for me. But I'm still going to go through with it. I'm going to pretend that a client wanted me to do it for this reason. I'm just going to say start here, song start. So that'll remind me that the guitars will get lined up to there. And you can actually line the guitars up. Now that the grid is properly 170 and all the tracks are, we can actually click on song start, and then you can hit control and click, and now we've moved the left and right guitar tracks to that same point. So now they're in time, and I can do the same by control clicking the bass. I'm still in that mode, right? So now if we solo the 2 guitars and this bass and the drums, we should be off to like a bit of a start here with the track, just having the basis of the foundation of it right now. And you can see here, there's no processing of compressors or EQ. That's something that I'll do once all the tracks are running and all the parts are coming in at the right time. Maybe these will work now. Well, would you look at that? Got some major problems to deal with here, but Option Command U ungroups these 2 tracks. I am going to use them together, but they are in time now, so I guess the next thing for me to do is just listen to them. Oh, so that's just the dry guitar, right? So this could be re-amplified into like Guitar Rig or one of those other things, or sent back to one of my amps. Actually, I could take the output and take it into my Vox amp and then mic the Vox again. We're not going to get into that kind of thing tonight. We're kind of just going through the session right now and getting it all in time. But this is cool. Once we put the drums and the main guitars in time with that bass, these ones line up from the 0 point. And so I'm not sure why that is. Let's listen to how this riff sounds in the center. I'll probably tighten it up, you know, like I'll probably, you know what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up tightening up these tracks, just making them a little bit more, I don't know, we'll see. Some of you are like, no, tracks are great the way they were. It sounds kind of raw, and it's supposed to. Like I said, we have the versions that are already on The Simpsons. We could have another version now that's like modern sounding production. I don't know. Like, anyways. Now I'm just going to bring the level down on this track to something that's kind of, you know, in the ballpark. We still haven't seen what this is yet, but I'm going to guess it's going to line up now, maybe. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? So we changed the level on, I'll just call this one lead guitar 1, or lead guitar A, I guess. And then I can copy and paste that. You can just grab that, Command C, and down here. We'll call this, lead guitar, this lead guitar 1A and 1B actually. 1A. The next one's going to be 1B. Whoops. Go back. Copy it. Next. Now you throw 1B in there. And then this is going to be 2A and 2B. Alright, so those are in time. We can check the volume of the one that I've already changed here. Lead guitar 1, I brought that down to -7. So we'll do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to just mute these to remind us that we're not listening to the dry guitar right now. Lead guitar 1A, lead guitar 2A, we'll bring that down to -7 as well. Right, so they're both at -7 right now. The waveforms look similar. This one looks slightly louder. It's because I'm actually palm muting, and so the transients are bigger in this file because of the palm muting, while these ones are kind of like more lead style and not staccato like this one is. I'm a little lazy there, it sounds like. But you know what? It all sounds good together. We can maybe make some adjustments though still. Let's just go through the track now without the click and make sure all the parts are in from the beginning to the end. There we go. Actually, gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna add a master fader here and turn this up. I noticed that it's a little bit, the signal's a little bit weak on the capture track for the Pro Tools output, and what's this thing called? OBS, yeah. Yeah, master fader, master out, whatever. Stereo track, there it is. Also put just a limiter on there so it just doesn't peak. And let's just grab any. Because this is a Pro Tools session that I may share with somebody, I'm just going to put plugins that will work with Pro Tools no matter what. So I'm just going to grab their Pro limiter and just make sure that it doesn't exceed -1 dB. But let's see how this works out here. This bass sounds so much better than that. I'm gonna make a delay and a reverb. Call this guitar verb, guitar delay. You know, I'll maybe make one more. A drum verb as well. So drum verb. All right. Cymbals are pretty hot, I'm noticing. Hey, it needs compression for sure. Woo! So the drums definitely need reverb and compression in YouTube. There. Not good enough. So I'm actually going to put markers down for the different parts as well. So we'll put marker here. Lead 1, whoops. Lead 2. Lead 3. Last. And lead 4. Now they're all named. That's cool. Let's just change the colors a little bit, so it's, you know, just more interesting to look at, I suppose. Let's go for, I don't know, yeah. Drums will be yellow. Bass will be blue. One time. Pretty simple when you think about it, these tracks, eh? See how that ends with the little like Eddie Van Halen ripoff there. I'll tell you right now, I'm not stoked about having this stereo drums, just like not having access to the different stems, the kick, the snare, the tom subgroup, the overhead subgroup. For now, I gotta get used to the fact that these drums are here. That may have made it worse. Again, headphones. Why aren't you playing back, man? Need you to loop, bruh. There we go. Now we're getting right into it. You can see I've stopped talking now. From the top. Over the hi-hats are driving me crazy, but again, I'm in headphones, so how would I really know, you know? How would I know? And there we go. Hope you enjoyed this, and see you again momentarily for the next session.